Hello. UK workers may get more rights to 4-day week. What does that mean? For the past few years, companies around the world have been testing out a 4-day work week. In many cases, this means allowing employees to spread their work hours over 4 days instead of 5. Okay, so it's 3 days weekend that they have. Many of these tests have been successful, and the people in the UK may soon get more rights to ask for a 4-day work week. Oh, I would love that. I would love it. Yes, since April, employees in the UK have had the right to ask for more flexible working conditions, but companies do not have to agree to it. But under the government's plans to increase flexibility for workers, companies may have to offer flexible working hours from the day the employee starts working, although it's not yet clear what this means. One possibility is for the government to make it more difficult for employees to refuse such requests because at present it is quite easy for them to do so. Charlie Thompson, an employment lawyer who works for a law company Stewards, told Sky News. Education Minister Jackie Smith and said more flexibility could be better for productivity. Yes, actually, that's true, I think. You are still doing the same amount of work, but perhaps you are doing it in a way that enables you, for example, to need less childcare, to spend more time with your family, to do other things that encourage more people into the workplace. That is so true. She told LBC Radio. But not everyone is happy with the idea of a 4-day work week, and some tests weren't as successful as others. UK supermarket Asda tested a 4-day week but changed back to the 5-day week after staff said the longer work days were too demanding. Another supermarket, Morrison's, also tried a 4-day work week at its head office, but to make it work, staff sometimes had to work on Saturdays, which they weren't happy about. Yeah, it's how much work you have is the first question. Questions. Oops. What rights do employees in the UK currently have regarding flexible work? Does Jackie Smith support giving workers more flexibility? Why did Asta return a 5-day work week after testing a 4-day week? Discussion. What are your thoughts on the UK's plans to give employees more rights to flexible working hours? I mean, if you can finish your work, then if you want to spend a time extra at the home, then it should be done in that way. But if you cannot finish the work, it's still a little bit different. So, does your country have any laws that in place that allow for flexible work? No, I don't think so. Do you think it should? I think it should. Do you agree that flexibility is better for productivity? Oh yes. Oh yes. Do you think you'd get as much work done if you worked a 4-day week? Much work done? Probably so. Probably so. I think you get more concentrated on the work. Do you think a 4-day work week will become the norm in the future? Oh, I hope so. For the discussion, how flexible is your job? Has this changed in recent years? How have people's attitudes towards work changed in your country over time? If you are looking for a new job, what would you be your top priorities? Flexibility. Yeah. And amount of money you can earn per hour. Yeah, you need a good calculation for that. If you could switch jobs with anyone you know, who would you choose? Yeah, like you, baby. Yes. Yeah, never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. That's so true. Dolly Parton. What are your thoughts on this quote? quality of life is very important ね。はい、じゃあ。